switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, got it.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. sending a receiver right. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
What a start here defensively. The offense comes out trying to establish a little ground game, and this defense looks like they knew what those first 2 calls were going to be all along. Taking them back for a loss and sets up a 3rd and long.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinna.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Back to throw. This one taken in by... He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He has Hyatt complete. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. They'll look to throw yet again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. He'll look to throw. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass. And that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown Giants. It's his second touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stroud. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the...
Wait for this.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Time will run out on him as he's taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could, but instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
He'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. A carry here for Tracy. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
On third down. They'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Giants.
So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. In motion now, it's Collins. Throwing on second down, Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And the Giants are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Over the top. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first and 10, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now a second down throw for Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
17 yards on that connection. First down, KC. Slot man in motion right. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Now, Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
To throw is Stroud. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal? All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Will line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. No issues there. This one is good. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Giants are out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They'll throw now, 3rd and forever. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And Strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. He's got his big tight end, Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York. Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Giants are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Hardman now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Again, working deep downfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse. In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal. They send him right out of the slot. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Stroud to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. So, Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. They send a receiver in motion left. That's complete. Bryce Ford Wheaton. A pickup there of 13. First down, Giants.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll look to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to the air one more time. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The kick is good. Makes the score Giants 31, Chiefs nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down, Giants.
Up the middle they go. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Motion man is Hyatt. On third down, they'll set up to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. Here comes Worthy to return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. You do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And Butker on for the extra point. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds, they turn to the ground game, they try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosion.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a road win here for the Giants. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row